Maybe most of you already saw this news, but there was a pretty serious wreck on a lake this past weekend. As a high school bass fishing tournament, and there was a collision between two boats. And I wanted to just talk about you've heard me talk about for a long time how fast these boats are, and how you really don't have a whole lot of control over them. Excuse me. And mostly it's that you don't have brakes. You don't have brakes, you don't have brake lights. There's no four-way stop anywhere. There's no red lights there to tell people to stop and control them. And you're going super super fast. So this was a shotgun start apparently on a high school bass fishing tournament. Huh?
100 miles an hour.
And everybody was hooking it right through, to get to their spot, and probably had everything gunned. Everybody's going super fast, 55, 60 miles an hour. And then one guy sees a 5 mile an hour sign, probably on somebody's boathouse, and he slowed down to the 5 miles an hour. And the guy behind him, of course, didn't see him and didn't have time to react, went right over the back of him, and it injured all three people on the slower boat. The people on the faster boat, I think, may have had some minor injuries, but they're okay. I think everybody survived, but there were some real serious injuries. The reason I'm bringing this up is because it reminded me of the things that I've been talking about, and I know other people talk about them too, and that is when you're in these boats, and and especially when you're in a crowded lake or you're in a crowded field like these guys were, you don't have control of a boat, any boat going that fast. You just don't. You don't have a way to stop it. If you're the one that has to stop, or you're like my boat every now and then will just die on me, or has in the past, for a mechanical reason. There's a lot of ways that this can go really bad for people. So be really be we've got to be more careful out here, and we've got to control our impulse to go BTW, or balls to the wall, as hard and fast as you can at all times. And I'm not blaming anybody. Everybody, this was a shotgun start apparently on this fishing tournament. That's what it looked like anywhere. It sounded like. I could be wrong about that. Please correct me if I am wrong. I'm not trying to blame anybody or blame the system or anything like that. I just want the message to continue to be out there that we need to be super super careful, uh, because we're very vulnerable when we're in these boats. Even my little old boat that goes maybe 35 miles an hour on a really good day, when I hit a stump with that thing, it could throw me out of there in a heartbeat. I'm just as vulnerable as anybody else. And of course, I'm super vulnerable to people going a whole lot faster, twice as fast as I'm going. So let's be super careful. Let's pray for all these folks that got injured. Let's pray for their quick healing, and hopefully they can get back out and enjoy the water. And let's all be really safe. Be really safe when we're out there on the water. When we're out on the lake, we have to take care of each other. That's all there is to it. So if I see you out there stranded, my first reaction is to uh, come to your aid, and that's fine. That's fine. That's what we should all be doing. So be careful out there. Keep your head on a swivel, and remember, you don't have brakes in that boat. Have a great day. This is Alex Guthrie signing off. Hope to see you soon.